So I know that I mentioned earlier that we are live on the Pacifica Network, and one of our very gracious hosts, who also hosts the Sojourner Truth Show that you can listen to on all Pacifica affiliates in the afternoon, who is also just a powerful, powerful organizer. I think I might be able to say revolutionary and rebellious individual. Give it up for Margaret Prescott!
Hey y'all. Greetings from the Pacifica family. All of the Pacifica stations here in Washington, D.C., across the nation, and all of our affiliates. We're the last bastion of listener-sponsored radio in these United States. And in this time of Trump, we're going to need your support more than ever. So give it up for Pacifica. You know, he talked about, and I host Sojourner Truth, right? It's a national broadcast. And I come to journalism from the activism that I do. I'm a co-founder of Women of Color in the Global Women's Strike. We are here in the United States, and we're also in the Global South. And let me tell you, working at the base with some of the most impoverished women and some of the most impoverished people, they tell us that people in the United States think that they're voting for President of the United States, but they're really voting for the President of the entire world. And let me tell you, they are upset. They are worried, because if we think we got problems here, imagine the most impoverished place in the Western Hemisphere. I was just there in Haiti, the first Black republic in Cité Soleil, where people are dying, where they're treated as though they're not even human beings, where the United States still tries to select their president. You know, people sometimes say, well, Margaret, why do you talk about Haiti? Well, let me tell you something about Haiti. The Haitian grassroots made a revolution that led to the way of the ending of slavery in the United States, for kicking France out of the United States and for the Louisiana Purchase, and they have paid a price ever since. And the reason I want to lift them up on this platform is that they have continued to make their revolution successful because they paid a very high price for the freeing, the ending of slavery in the Americas. And if the people of Haiti succeed, we all will succeed. They have asked me to say today, the Haitian grassroots, they have said, their slogan is, we will not obey. Y'all got that? I say, we will not obey. Can I hear y'all?
We will not obey.
No Trump, no KKK.
No Trump, no KKK.
We will not obey.
We will not obey.
You know what? We all got to step it up a notch. We got to get out of our comfort zone. We got to get out of our lanes. We got to get out of our silos. Because whatever movement we're in, whether we're here with the Answer Coalition and we're part of other movements, environmental, women's rights, indigenous rights, LGBTQ rights, all of us, we have got to cross the divides and do the hard work of finding our way to each other. Because if we don't do that, we're going to die. They're going to kill us. And they're going to start with people in the Congo, where there's a genocide going on. They're going to start with people in Haiti. They're going to start with people in Flint, where they poison an entire city. Let's get out of our comfort zone, people. That is what time it is. You know, I'm going to be out there. I'm here today, and I'll be out there tomorrow also. But let me tell you, for women of color and for Black women, we're going to be meeting after that march, because it's not just a question of us being here today or being out there tomorrow and then going home. We got to look seriously about where and what we're doing next. If you're not part of an organization, you gotta join one. Y'all hear me? If you could get 2 or 3 or 4 of your friends together, that's what it takes, you know. People talk about resistance, and sometimes it seems like it's kind of vague, and that what that means is you come to a rally, you know, but it's more than coming to a rally. It's doing the work for the long haul. And that's one of the reasons that the women from the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, the shock troops of the Civil Rights Movement, are getting together with the sister of Angela Davis tomorrow with a Black Women's Blueprint. You hear what I'm saying? Yes. To discuss what are we going to be doing next? What is our program? And where are we going to go? But I got to get back and find my voice again and get back on the air. But I just want to say to you all that women in London, England this morning did a banner drop over Waterloo Bridge. It said, no Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. The reason they did Waterloo Bridge is some way, somehow, Waterloo Bridge was built by women. So I'm just making, and I bring you their greetings, and appeal to you that as we leave here today, that we remember that it's not only about people in our community, people in this country, but whatever we do, whatever strategy and tactics we use, we have to remember those who are the least among us. We can't forget the global South. We can't just be Americans and forget the rest of the world. So we have to stand with people around this country to say, no Trump, no KKK, we will not obey. All power to the people.
Thank you, Margaret Prescott. We need to get...